Most men over 60 don't see it coming, but one silent change inside their body starts to affect everything they value: their energy, their sleep, their confidence, even their closest relationships. It begins quietly, with a gland the size of a walnut deep in the pelvis. At first, you may notice you're waking up more often at night or that the bathroom trips are cutting into your day. Maybe your energy isn't what it used to be, or intimacy feels harder to enjoy. You might think it's just normal aging, but what's really happening is inflammation inside the prostate, slowly stealing away your comfort and vitality. This isn't just a physical problem, it reaches into every corner of your life. I'm Dr. Sophia Jain, and for more than 20 years, I've helped men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s restore balance, reduce discomfort, and reclaim the energy and confidence they thought were gone forever, all without relying on harsh medications or invasive procedures. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful fruits that research shows can shrink an enlarged prostate, calm inflammation, improve urinary flow, and even support healthy hormone balance. These aren't exotic superfoods that cost a fortune or require complicated recipes. They're everyday fruits you've probably walked past at the grocery store without realizing they can help turn your health around. And one of them, the most powerful on this list, has been sitting in kitchens for generations, quietly offering more protection than most pills. Let's start with the first one, a fruit most men only think about during the holidays, but that deserves a place in your daily routine year-round. Cranberries aren't just for festive dinners. For decades, they've been linked with women's urinary health, but the same compounds that prevent bladder infections in women can also protect and heal the male prostate. Over half of men past 60 experience benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, that frustrating swelling that makes you feel like you can't fully empty your bladder. The result? You're up and down all night, your flow is weak, and your energy suffers because your sleep never feels complete. Cranberries contain a unique group of plant compounds called proanthocyanidins, specifically type A proanthocyanidins, that directly block the pathways that cause inflammation inside the prostate. Clinical studies have shown that men who consume cranberry extract or pure cranberry juice regularly can see improvements in flow, fewer trips to the bathroom, and less pressure. One study even found a 25% drop in the International Prostate Symptom Score over a few months. That's a measurable change you can feel in your daily life. The simplest way to use cranberries is to drink 8 ounces of unsweetened juice or eat a small handful of dried cranberries without added sugar. Consistency matters here, not a gallon one day and nothing the next. It's about steady daily support that lets the inflammation cool down so your nights are quieter and your days are stronger. Now, let's move to something sweeter: red grapes. Most people don't think of grapes as a health tool, they're just a snack. But red grapes carry a potent natural compound called resveratrol, which helps protect cells from damage, improves circulation, and supports healthy testosterone levels. Testosterone isn't just about drive. It plays a role in bone strength, muscle maintenance, mood stability, and fat metabolism. After 60, many men see their testosterone levels drop, which only adds to the fatigue and lack of vitality caused by prostate issues. Resveratrol works by activating a protein in your body called SIRT1, which promotes cellular repair and reduces inflammation. It also helps balance hormones by lowering excess estrogen that can contribute to prostate swelling. Better circulation is another bonus. Resveratrol strengthens the inner lining of your blood vessels, which means improved blood flow, not just to your heart, but to every organ that depends on healthy circulation, including your brain and reproductive system. You don't need a complicated plan to use red grapes. Aim for 1 to 2 cups a day, preferably with the skin on, because that's where most of the resveratrol lives. If fresh grapes aren't always available, pure red grape juice without added sugar or a high-quality resveratrol supplement can be an alternative. This simple habit can support your prostate while also keeping your mind sharp and your body energized.
Let's talk about a fruit you've known your whole life, the apple.
People have repeated the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, for generations. But modern science now shows there's real truth in that, especially for men dealing with prostate issues. Apples contain a flavonoid called quercetin, a compound that reduces inflammation inside the prostate and helps slow the progression of benign prostatic hyperplasia. Inflammation is what makes the prostate swell and press on the bladder, leading to constant interruptions day and night. Quercetin works by calming the overactive immune cells in the prostate tissue so the swelling can go down. That means fewer urgent trips to the bathroom, less pressure, and better rest. Apples also bring antioxidants that protect the prostate from oxidative stress, the microscopic damage caused by unstable molecules known as free radicals. Over time, this protection helps keep the tissue healthier and more resilient. The fiber in apples plays a big role too. It helps balance hormones by aiding the body's natural detox process, ensuring excess hormones that could contribute to prostate irritation are cleared out. The best way to get these benefits is to eat the apple with the skin on, because that's where most of the quercetin lives. 1 to 2 medium apples a day is enough. Choose organic when you can to avoid chemical residues that might interfere with hormone balance. It's a small step, but it builds a powerful foundation for better prostate health, more steady energy, and a sense of control over your body. Now we come to a fruit many people still avoid because they fear its fat content, the avocado. Decades ago, dietary fat was unfairly blamed for a host of health problems. But today we know that healthy fats are essential for hormone production and overall vitality, especially in men over 60. Avocados are rich in a plant sterol called beta-sitosterol, which has been shown in multiple studies to ease the symptoms of an enlarged prostate. Beta-sitosterol helps reduce inflammation and improve urinary flow by calming the tissue around the bladder outlet. Men who include it in their diet often report fewer nighttime interruptions and a stronger, steadier stream. But that's just the beginning. The monounsaturated fats in avocados support testosterone production, which is critical for energy, muscle maintenance, bone strength, and even mental sharpness. Low testosterone is one of the hidden reasons so many men feel sluggish and disconnected as they age. Avocados also provide potassium to help control blood pressure, fiber to improve digestion, and antioxidants to protect cells from damage. They're versatile, easy to prepare, and safe to eat daily. 1/2 to 1 avocado a day is plenty. Slice it onto toast, mix it into salads, add it to a smoothie, or simply eat it with a spoon. Every serving is like a direct investment in your hormonal health, your circulation, and your comfort. Finally, we reach the fruit that might be the most powerful of all for your prostate, the tomato. Technically a fruit, tomatoes are loaded with a compound called lycopene, which gives them their rich red color. Lycopene is one of the most studied nutrients for prostate health, and for good reason. Not only is it a potent antioxidant, it also concentrates in prostate tissue more than in almost any other part of the body. That means it's working exactly where you need it most. Studies show lycopene can lower prostate inflammation markers by as much as 40% in just a few months of regular intake. It also reduces oxidative stress, stabilizes abnormal cell growth, and supports healthy hormone balance within the prostate. There's another advantage. Lycopene helps protect testosterone from oxidative damage, which means your natural production stays steadier as you age. To get the most from tomatoes, cook them. Heat changes the structure of lycopene, making it far more absorbable. Tomato paste, tomato sauce, roasted tomatoes, and tomato soup are all excellent options. Aim for 5 to 7 servings a week. They're affordable, easy to find, and simple to incorporate into your meals. Now, here's where things get interesting. While each of these fruits, cranberries, red grapes, apples, avocados, and tomatoes can help on its own, the real power comes when you use them together. Each one works on a different layer of your health. Cranberries block inflammatory pathways, red grapes repair cells and boost circulation, apples calm swelling and balance hormones, avocados feed testosterone and improve urinary flow, tomatoes target the prostate directly with lycopene. Combined, they form a nutritional shield that supports your prostate, your hormones, your circulation, and your overall energy. This is what I call food synergy, the way certain foods amplify each other's benefits when eaten together over time. The best part is you don't need to change your entire diet overnight. Start small. Add cranberries to your breakfast. Snack on red grapes in the afternoon. Keep an apple in your bag or on your desk. Top your salad with avocado. Serve cooked tomatoes with dinner. The goal is consistency, not perfection. Most men who stick with this approach notice improvements within 6 to 12 weeks. Better sleep, stronger flow, fewer interruptions, and more energy during the day. You're not just managing symptoms, you're rebuilding your health from the inside out. In my 2 decades of working with men over 60, I've seen this simple, natural strategy make a profound difference. I've watched men go from frustrated and exhausted to feeling steady, confident, and in control again. And it didn't start with a prescription or a procedure. It started at their kitchen table with a piece of fruit and the decision to care for their body because they knew they were worth the effort. So here's your choice today. You can keep doing what you've been doing and hope things improve on their own, or you can take a small, consistent step that could change the way you feel for the rest of your life. Pick one fruit from this list and start tonight. Let your next meal be the first step toward better sleep, better flow, and renewed vitality. Your body is ready to respond. It just needs the right fuel.